Alright, so this is a new Pioneer AVH 4400. Pretty sweet. There's some pretty cool in-dash stuff. Hooks to Android Auto. It'll do it automatically wirelessly when I get in the vehicle, but there's a few kinks with the Android system right now, so I think they need another update on their firmware before that's all worked out. But it will work perfectly fine if you just plug right into the USB port, charge your phone at the same time. The voice assist won't work only because I'm plugged in and I'm recording right now on this phone. But if I wasn't recording, everything could be done per voice. But not a problem right now. I could show you. All you have to do, pretty much if you want to access stuff for the other voice commands, is just go ahead and hit this button. Find 612 Henry Clay.
Okay, handing off to Waze. Here are the search results for Find 612 Henry Clay.
So now it'll automatically go into the in-dash Waze system. You can also use Google Maps, other apps, but I'm a fan of the Waze system, so pretty much the only one that I use. There's also some other stuff you can do on this one, which is pretty cool. Just hit the button again. Play Pandora.
Sure, asking Pandora to play some music.
So it'll automatically pull up the last thing on my station, and then you can go in there and change it just like you can the regular Pandora app, which is pretty sweet. So if you have more apps, let's see, Google Play Music, MLB, whatever you have downloaded that's audio, that'll link, just look for the Android Auto, whatever's compatible with them, and you can play it through here. You can also make calls, which is cool. I like this. If my phone's gonna be plugged in, I'm on Android Auto. It's a cool system here too, but I like, if you don't want to hook up to Android Auto, they got a regular Bluetooth one, which is a pretty sweet thing for sending text messages and talking too. It's a little bit user friendly also. But let's see. So that's just the Android Auto system. Now what's cool is that hasn't even touched on the whole rest of the stereo. So I got a background set up, just picture Maddox when he was little. There's a couple different backgrounds in here when you flip to different screens, so you can set all those up. But say I wanted to hit HD, this is going to be your regular AM, FM stereo. There's another background I've set up. So anything you have preloaded, or if you want to change the stations, it'll go to it, which is sweet. You can hit it again. This is like your home screen right here for the regular stereo system. I hit DVD. It goes straight into whatever DVD I had playing. And all this is going to be playing on the back screens too, which is pretty cool. You know, they can watch these DVDs. And what's a really cool feature is I can go back into the Android Auto and click this and use my Waze systems and things like that while they're still watching the DVD in the back, which is a really cool feature. So that's with the DVD. Pause that real quick so it's not playing while we're recording. So if I click this, now this is just the stuff that's set up on the home screen. If I click AV, this is going to take me to everything that the stereo system can do. So it'll go back to the home screen stuff, your Bluetooth. When I unplug from here, I'll show you the Bluetooth features. But you can mirror image, so anything on my phone, it displays it on this screen, and then I basically control this screen as my phone. And it's just an exact mirror image. I mean, it looks just identical to your phone. You go on Facebook, YouTube, Netflix, anything you can do on your phone, you can do on here, because all it is just putting it on a different screen. But it's cool because you can plug in the phone to be charged, put it in the glove box, keep it in your pocket, whatever you want to do, and then you're just controlling your phone from here. And if I click this rear button, this is what's going to control what they see in the back. So right now they're seeing the DVD. If I clicked mirror, it would mirror image the back too, and they could virtually control my phone from back there on their screens. The only thing is the screens I have back there aren't mirror compatible, so they can't do that with those cheap screens. But if you bought better screens, then they could change the YouTube. They could do everything they wanted as well. You got auxiliary cables if anyone wants to just hook up a different device and they don't want to go through the Bluetooth audio. You have HDMI cables, satellite radio. Like I said, the Wi-Fi isn't isn't all great just yet, so I'm gonna let them work out their kinks before we mess too much with that. It's a pretty sweet system. So another thing really cool with this too is you can put USB ports in here. You can play music if you have them on a USB. You can look at your photos. Let's see, we could take this off. You could eject the DVD, or you could, if you're done with the entire thing, this just clips right out. The whole face comes off, which is pretty sweet. And then we can put this back, and it'll kick back on. So I unplugged the USB right now. Let's see if we can get the voice recognition for Android Auto, but it still might not do it just because we're on a video. So I'll likely play the DVD. So this is some of the Bluetooth features, which is cool because this is from the home screen. You just click on call on Bluetooth, and then whoever you have set up on your pre-dial, you can dial quick, or go to your whole contact list, recent calls, dial any number you want, or just voice dial it, which is even easier. So click that, and you don't got to mess with touching anything. Back to the home screen, and just a lot of other little quick buttons to it too. So say you're on the home screen, if I wanted to go to the DVD, whatever's up at the top, you just click real quick, go right back to it, and that's it. And like I said, they'll see all this stuff in the back too, at least the DVD portion with these monitors. Other monitors, you can mirror image everything so they see everything. Another thing cool about the phone and the Bluetooth, basically underneath some of these settings you can have multiple phones set up. So like I have mine and Danielle's phone, so whoever gets in the car, mine will connect automatically, but if I want to switch real quick, I just click that and it'll go to hers, and then now she can talk through the Bluetooth system and stuff like that too. And you can have multiple phones set up, which is pretty cool. And then the last thing with the audio, the Bluetooth audio, this is pretty sweet because you got regular Bluetooth audio in here. So now anything that plays on my phone plays through the speakers of the Jeep. So like if I want to listen to lectures from school that are recorded, or kind of anything a little bit louder than like using the speakerphone on my phone, it'll just automatically go through the Bluetooth audio. So you can even control, like the person in the back can control the Pandora from my phone, or search for different things and it'll play through there. Or if they just want to actually grab my phone and play YouTube, and then they want to listen through the Jeep speakers, which are louder, then they can go ahead and do that. So the Bluetooth audio is pretty sweet.